Excellent. Now we're going to jump on to ways to expand trust. This is building block number 3. Remember, first we built trust, then we nurtured trust, and now we're going to expand trust. Now, why is that even a thing? Well, when we expand trust, it actually leads to greater success. Trust is reciprocal. When I trust someone and they feel that I trust them, they begin to trust me. And in school settings, this is so important. We need our students to feel that we trust them so that they can trust us, the process, education, what they're learning, and then themselves. And this is why it is so important to expand trust. Also, trust brings out the best in others, as we have said numerous times throughout this webinar. Trust really truly equals confidence. And when we have students who are confident, they are more willing to try and therefore more likely to succeed. This is a crazy study I really wanted to share with you. This comes from the Business Review, the Harvard Business Review, written by Paul Zak. And what he did is he took a look at companies where their employees said they either had high trust in their company or low trust in their company. And check this out. Compared to the people at low trust companies, people at the high trust companies reported 74% less stress, 106% more energy at work, 50% higher productivity. Let's just take a time out there and think about classrooms. In classrooms, when students feel safe, remember when we nurture that culture and have a feeling of safety, they also have less stress. Remember, this goes back to the lizard brain and having that feeling of survival. When they don't feel they have to fight for survival, hence the less stress, they can really open up and be more confident in themselves and their abilities and try new things. So having 74% of them say that they were less stressed, that's incredible. 106% more energy. Let's just change at work to in the classroom. Now, if you're kindergarten, first grade, second grade, you're probably like, and we don't need more energy in this room already. But if you are in those upper grades, having that high trust culture is really going to bring more energy into your classroom. And then 50% more productivity or higher productivity. Take a look at the students you've taught in the past and really think through those students who were low confidence students and high confidence students. You probably saw more productivity out of those higher confidence students. It's because they felt safer and had more trust in the process and in the culture in the room. So let's bring that culture, let's elevate that culture, and let's expand that trust so we can get that higher productivity in the classroom. Look at these other stats. 76% were more engaged. That's exactly what we want. 13% of them took fewer sick days. Think about students showing up more often and not staying home because they just don't really want to be there. Having that high trust culture is going to get them there. 41% greater sense of accomplishment. I mean, that is exactly what we are talking about here. I absolutely love this. So let's dive into really expanding high trust culture. When you have nurtured that culture, remember we build the culture in September and we really nurture it in October, November, and December. We're using those impact strategies that we learned as we nurture. Now we're going to expand the culture. One of the things that you can do that really excites students once they have that trust in your room is to challenge them to exceed even higher. What is this going to look like? This is going to look like you saying, all right, last week during work time, we did X, Y, and Z. And this week, I'm going to challenge you to do even more. We are going to do A, B, and C. So really putting that challenge in front of them and inviting them to jump on that challenge and really meet it and exceed it. This is an absolutely great way to really continue to expand that trust. All right, next up, let's look at taking full control out of our hands and really putting it in the students' hands and inviting innovation, inviting them to open up and do more of what they love and want to do. And I promise you that when that trust has been built and nurtured and you expand trust by giving more control to the students, you are going to see a huge return on investment.